free zone have been completed, and a number of livelihood and agricultural technology companies have started operation. This shining pearl of CPEC, which used to be a very small fishing village, is accelerating to its momentum towards becoming a strategic hub for logistics and industrial bases. Energy is one of the most heavily invested and productive cooperation area under the framework of CPEC. 14 energy projects have already started commercial operation, with the total installed, swiftly built and put into commercial operations at China's speed. Various clean energy projects such like Karachi hydropower project, Dawood wind power project, Sacha wind farm, and Quad Azam solar PV power plant, and the K2, K3 nuclear power unit have enriched Pakistan's energy structures. The TAR Block 1 and Block 2 coal-fired power integration project has contributed to Pakistan's energy self-sufficiency. The material to Lahore HVDC transmission line is the first high-voltage direct current transmission project in Pakistan, which transmits over 30 billion kilowatt-hours of power every year with little power loss. The implementation of various energy projects along the CPC has illuminated millions of Pakistani households and provided reliable power supply support for Pakistan's economic development. People in Pakistan no longer have to worry about frequent power shortage or power outage. There has been tremendous progress in infrastructure development. The Sakra Multan motorway, with a total length of 392 kilometers, is the largest transport infrastructure. Remarkable achievement has been made in industrial cooperation. CPEC has encouraged an increasing number of Chinese enterprises to come to Pakistan and engage in multi-field industrial cooperation, including agriculture, manufacturing, and textiles. In the M3 industrial city in Faisalabad, ceramic products produced with Chinese investment and technology have reached thousands of Pakistani households, generally enhancing Pakistan's independent capabilities in the sector of building material industry. In many places in Punjab and the Sindh province, Chinese hybrid rice has become a popular planting variety, significantly increasing rice yields. At the same time, cooperation in chili and canola planting is progressing steadily. The Rajakai Special Economic Zone Phase 1, built by Chinese company, has been completed and began attracting investment, while the Tabeji Special Economic Zone broken ground in July this year. With the development of Special Economic Zone, bilateral industrial cooperation is expected to grow even closer, laying a solid foundation for Pakistan's industrialization process. CPEC has also helped to promote investment and trade between our two countries. According to latest figure of the State Bank of Pakistan, in the financial year of 2023, Pakistan received $432.7 million of foreign direct investment from China, accounting for 30.09% of the total FDI coming to Pakistan. China continues to be the largest source of FDI in Pakistan. And not long ago, for the first time, Pakistan's seafood was transported by land along the CPEC from Karachi to Kashgar in Xinjiang. Pakistan's export of sugar and sugar confectionery crossed $18 million in the first half of 2023. Also, according to General Administration of Customs of China, Pakistan's Himalayan pink salt exported to China reached $4.96 million in 2021 and $5.75 million in 2022, a year-on-year increase of 15.7%. In May this year, about 200 of entrepreneurs from China come to Karachi to participate in the fourth Expo, and we expected that another hundreds of Chinese businessmen will come again to attend the Food and Agri Expo in Karachi in the following days. At the same time, job creation is another big achievement of CPEC, which has attracted numerous local people to participate in the construction with the internship, training, and exchanging program. CPEC has become the cradle of talent in Pakistan. Over the past decade, many Pakistan people have become professionals in key managing and technical positions. Tens and thousands of young people have enhanced their skills through vocational training. Godar Technical and Vocational Institution trains more than 1,000 technical professionals every year. In Talco Power Plant, more than 3,000 Pakistani have been trained to be truck drivers, and among them, over 50 are local women. CPEC has deepened friendly exchange between the people of the country. At least 20,000 Chinese people have come to Pakistan to participate in the CPEC construction, and currently more than 30,000 Pakistani students are studying in China. The TAR project team also took part in the building of more than 20 schools and funded many students from local families to study in Chinese university. As the CPEC construction continues to deepen, the ironclad friendship between China and Pakistan will undoubtedly have taken deep roots in the hearts of both peoples. The 10-year journey of CPEC has fully demonstrated the unique nature of China-Pakistan relations. We should pay our respect to all those who have made contribution and sacrifice to the construction of CPEC. During the construction of such a wind farm in the desert of South India, the ground temperature often exceeded 40 degrees Celsius, and the sands and rocks hit the Chinese engineers and works all of a sudden. In spite of all of the difficulties, the Chinese company completed the construction of the wind farm in high quality. When building the Sakh-Multan motorway, the Chinese engineers and the Pakistani workers had to perform the duty and the extreme heat in the desert due to the COVID protocol in the past years. one Pakistani worker was not able to return to his hometown in half a year. When talking with people, this Pakistani worker said, "My Chinese brother could not go home either. They have left their family to help us to build a road, and compared with what they are going through, it's not such a big issue for me." What a touching story. The last thing we should not forget is that 9 Chinese engineers and 3 Pakistani citizens were killed, and 27 Chinese engineers were seriously injured when terrorists attacked the Dasu hydropower project in July 2021. Currently, the CPEC has entered its second phase, which marks a crucial stage of high-quality development, as emphasized by President Xi Jinping. Looking into the future, China is willing to work with Pakistan to adhere to high standard sustainability and benefiting the people, continually perfect the layout and expand the deepen cooperation, making CPEC an exemplary project for high-quality BRI cooperation. We have every reason to expect that the CPEC will embrace a bright and more splendid next decade, propelling China-Pakistan all-weather strategic cooperative partnership to new heights, and making great contributions to the peace and the prosperity of both countries and the region. In a few days, it will be Pakistan's Independence Day. Hereby, I wish to extend my sincere congratulations to all friends on the Independence Day of Pakistan in advance. 他们把 Pakistan Yoko Yam Azabadi Mubarak Ho. Pakistan Zandabad. China-Pakistan friendship Zandabad. Thank you so much.
And in the second phase, you have mentioned that there are so many things going to be implemented very soon. As we have been in Karachi Circular Railway, what is the update and progress regarding Karachi Circular Railway? Because a lot of Karachites, that they have been expecting that the work will start soon. Second thing is that we have seen that the Sindh government has done a lot of things regarding the transportation. So many buses are imported from the China, but there are some other things attached with that the manufacturing plant will be established in Karachi or in Hyderabad. So what is the progress regarding these two, Karachi Circular Railway as well as manufacturing plant of the buses? Thank you so much.
Maybe you can.
Yes. For the Karachi Circular Railway, and I understand that it's a very great project, and also transportation, very important transportation project for the development of Karachi. And I have mentioned in Lahore, and we have finished with orange line, and that orange line has made great contributions to the socio-economic development of Lahore, and it's very convenient for the local peoples to. And the railway was built, and that will be a big boost for people in Pakistan, in Karachi, and to circulate within cities. And and this is another big project. When your Prime Minister visited China last November, and both leaders and also have a talk on this project. And
I'm Sobia Ali from USA-based channel.
And this is a project. I think that there's still a lot of underground groundwork to do, and we hope that on the basis of once the condition is mature, and we will go on with the constructions. And for the manufacture sectors, I think that is very important. And so for the phase one of the CPEC, and we have made many infrastructure project available, and this will have a very good foundation for the cooperation in the industrial areas. And manufacturing actually is so important. It's will help the economic growth of Pakistan. And definitely, and we encourage Chinese companies to come to Karachi to have some kind of investment or set up some joint ventures with Pakistan companies. And Tabeji, Tabeji is special economic has broken their ground, and we hope that more and more companies will come to. We also have see that China's company has come to Karachi to have some kind of cooperations, and they have made a lot of progress and in production of some vehicles, and also solar panels, and also the tires, and they have a very good and successful corporations. And we hope and more companies, Chinese companies, and investment will come to Karachi. And I also hope that and the Pakistan government, and especially the central government, will provide all the necessary and policies and prefer policies and all the national equipment, and to attract more investment from China and from other countries.
Sir, I'm asking what is the role of CPEC in economic development of Pakistan in perspective of current political situation of Pakistan? You know, the current economic situation of Pakistan. I'm asking the role of CPEC in current economic situation of Pakistan, and basically what is, which city of China is connected to CPEC?
Yes, and so CCAC and is a pilot project of the BNI, and in 2013, President Xi Jinping put forward the BNI initiative and to promote the cooperations in infrastructure and in financial and in policy connectivity and people's communications, and also in 2013, and China and Pakistan and began to cooperation in the CPEC. From now on, and just said in my remarks, opening remarks, and we have and invest 25.4 billion US dollars in this project, and we also have Pakistan to build the railway, the expressway, the energy and connectivity, also water port. I think this has laid very good foundations for the development of Pakistan. And we would like to the corridor and to be built into a growth corridor. That means that with the infrastructure and with the energy and with the technology, and Pakistan can develop its economy faster and with a sustainable economic development. And so we hope that the CPEC can play a more important role in promote the growth of Pakistan economy. And and for the development of one country's economy, and we hope that Pakistan will have a stable political situation, and we also want to have the long-term and expectable economic policy, and also have attract and more investment from other regions. And so, and the construction of the CPEC, we hope that Pakistan socio-economic and sectors will improve. Thank you.
Excellency,
Excellency, Excellency, congratulations for the successful completion of CPEC project first phase, which is really a game changer for the entire region. I want to ask about two more projects. One is Pakistan-China railway project, which was proposed with the investment of $58 billion. What is the current status of that project? And second, the Haiger bus company.
Sorry. So your first question is, I can.
First question is about Pakistan-China railway project.
Railway project.
Yes. And second, the Haiger bus company's assembling plant, which was being established in Faisalabad. When will expected it will start production?
Oh, okay. For the railway corporation and especially for the ML1, upgrading of L1, and also this is another major project and the framework of CPEC. And if I remember correctly, that in July 10th of this year, the two sides have this 25th and 21st.
सब अगर थोड़ा सा आवाज कम कर लें।
21st technical committee meetings held in Beijing. The two sides have in-depth discussion on talk about in-depth of the preparation for the construction of ML1. And some important progress has achieved during this discussion. And last week, when Chinese Vice Premier and visit Islamabad, both sides sent its minute on the 21st technical committee meetings, and we hope that all the preparation work can be done in a short period of time, and both sides can go on with the construction. And for the second question is about the Haiger bus. You mean the factories? And for the specific project you mentioned, I'm sorry, I don't have further information about that, and maybe we can check, and if we have more information, I will come back to you. Okay.
Excellency, this is Irshad Sanjani, senior correspondent from Snow TV. Chinese CPEC is a 3,000 kilometer, huge project, infrastructure project of China. We have great, neighbors as well. Can we see India in coming years in this project? Any consultation from Chinese or Indian side, and how many other countries can we see in coming years? For say like Turkey, Afghanistan, Iran, especially any talks with India to include in this project?
Yes, and I think that CPEC is inclusive and open project, and is welcome the participation from other third parties. And now I think that some countries from Middle East has already participated in the construction of CPEC. Qatar and some other UAE and others, they have their investment in the CPEC. And we expect that more investment from other countries except China and Pakistan and come to join this CPEC. And India and also welcomed to join this process. And during the interview with PTV, the Chinese Vice Foreign Minister said that the next step, and we would like to build
CPEC into 5 corridor, and one of them is open corridor. Open corridor, that means that it's open to the world, and countries and companies, if they have interest, they can participate. And another is the corridor. Another corridor is growth corridor. As I mentioned, that the corridor will cultivate growth, economic growth in Pakistan. And the third corridor is about livelihood enhancing corridor. That means that the CPEC will involve more and more Pakistan local people in this project, and people will be benefit from it, and livelihood of Pakistan people can be improved, and so the construction of the CPEC will be people-centered. And the fourth corridor is a green corridor. It means that we will use more green technology, and more and environmental friendly technology. And the fifth corridor is about innovation corridor, and use more and new technology and cutting edge technology, and to cultivate more IT industry and high tech industries. So I think that companies and investments from any other third parties will be welcomed. Thank you.
Congratulations on the completion of the first phase of CPEC. My name is Waqas Alam from GeoNews. My question would be a project with this embed, with this mega schemes, there would be a cost, and the cost would be borne by the environment. My question is about the policies. If China has any regulatory policy that would manage the solid waste, air pollution, and the community affection, if there is any that we would like to know about it. We just read that China is investing in coal. China is investing in the housing, in schooling, in infrastructure rehabilitation and whatnot. So a project like this, we would know what policies is China following to prevent the excretion of fumous gases, waste, solid waste, air waste, anything that comes after the project as the repercussion. So is there any policy, uniform policy that you apply on every project? If there is any, we would like to know about it more.
Talk about the green corridor of the CPEC. I mean that more green technology will be used, and to reduce the pollution, and to reduce the cost, and to make the recycler model of the construction. I think that and more such technology will be applied in the construction. And for the specific and for the what the technology they are applying, and so we can and maybe different company, different project have different standards, different technical requirements. And definitely in China, Chinese policy Chinese government have very strict policies on the control of the pollutions. And if you go to China, you will find that Chinese environment has improved significantly. And Chinese President Xi Jinping said that losing waters and large mountains are the invaluable assets of the humankind. So, and when Chinese company come to Pakistan, we also have the same standards, and to use the green technology, and to build a corridor into a real green corridor. Thank you.
अच्छा, हम बस लास्ट 2 क्वेश्चन लेंगे क्योंकि उसके बाद सीजी को निकलना है कोई इमरजेंसी मीटिंग के लिए, तो प्लीज़ अगर कुछ और क्वेश्चन हो तो.
My name is, hello, can you hear me? My name is Kashif Munir. Can you tell me that Chinese companies were supposed to work in special economic zones? How many companies are working in special economic zones? and how many will come this year? Because Pakistan will benefit because if the Chinese companies will come and transfer their technologies and export from here.
For the specific,
CG, if you can please wait, we can take another question.
Especially in Balochistan, and what difference do you feel between the Imran Khan's government and PDM's government?
Wait, please, no political, please. Sorry.
Hello. Sir, my name is Yasir Salim. I'm from News One. As we marking the 10th anniversary of the CPEC, so what's your plan and how do you see the coming 5 years with respect to the CPEC future investment, and what's the future of CPEC in the upcoming 5 years? What's your opinion about that?
for the number of and Chinese company in the economic zone, special economic zone, and I have to say that now 4 special economic zone has under construction or and to attract investment. It's that in my remarks and in the Ratakari special economic zone, and the company has the special economic zone has attracted and investment from China. And for the numbers of the companies, and I have to say that maybe dozens of them, and I don't have the specific number of that. And for the Tabeji special economic zone, and say that it just has its groundbreaking ceremony, and some Chinese company have and show the interest in coming to invest. And so some other economic special economic zones, and I can't give this specific numbers, and so you know that maybe some company are show the interest, some are in the process of negotiation with the partners, and some companies maybe they have already in Pakistan have some kind of cooperation here, and they would like to maybe then to have more investment in the special economic zones. But at the moment, and we don't have the specific numbers, but surely and the Chinese company are interested in
अभी स्पेशल इकोनॉमिक जोन अंडर कंस्ट्रक्शन है तो इस वक्त वो जब कंप्लीट हो जाएगा तो मेरे ख्याल में वो हंड्रेड्स में आने चाह रहे हैं सारे बिल्कुल हाँ बिल्कुल.
And for the future development of CPEC, and just said that, and we would like to build CPEC into 5 corridors, and the growth corridor, and the livelihood enhancing corridor, the innovation corridor, green corridor, and open corridor. So, and in the next phase, and we would and focus on the cooperation in the industrial, agriculture, technology, and social and economic sectors. We would just see that more and industry will be put into operations and bring more concrete benefit to the people, to increase the supply of the goods in Pakistan market, and also to improve the export of Pakistan, to make more foreign exchanges. And also expect that CPEC and can improve the livelihood of the local peoples, and have more job opportunity, create more jobs, and more people have been be trained as some kind of skilled works, and even technical and management personnel. They can improve make full use of the Pakistan talents, and so to improve all the social and economic development of Pakistan. Also, and they said that is for the green corridors, and the CPEC can contribute to the protection and the environment in Pakistan. And so we are in confidence, and the future development of CPEC and is very and promising, and thank you. And for the I mean, how many investment and China has China's investment come Pakistan? Yeah, and in my remarks, and also that for the past and 10 years and and the China in the past 10 years, and the Chinese direct investment in Pakistan is around 25.4 billion US dollars. And so this is the biggest overseas investment China. So we hope that the investment will of course will have yield more concrete result from it. And tomorrow, and the agri-food expo will be held in Karachi, and more than 100 Chinese entrepreneurs will come to Pakistan and join this expo. We hope that on this
More than 100
more than 100 Chinese entrepreneur businessmen come to Pakistan.
From tomorrow, yes.
Yeah, from tomorrow. They will participate in this. And hopefully then they can meet more Pakistan businessman business, and make more concrete and discussions for the corporations, and this can help more export. China can import more products from Pakistan in agri-food. And actually, in the agriculture is one of the most important industrial economic pillar of Pakistan, and China support Pakistan agricultural development. During the visit of Chinese Vice Premier, then both sides also signed MOU on importing Pakistan's dry chili. And I was also told that we have imported and sesame seeds and fruits, and also seafood. I also said in my remarks that we imported more products, some other products, minerals, and so the China and would like to cooperate with Pakistan to boost and Pakistan's export to China. Thank you.
थैंक यू लेडीज़ एंड जेंटलमैन। इंशाल्लाह फिर बहुत जल्द सीजी आप लोगों से अलग से भी मिलना चाहेंगे। आप सबका शिरकत का बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया कौंसल जनरल ऑफ चाइना की तरफ से। थैंक यू।